According to my Apple Watch, I'm sleeping less this year than I did last year at this time. It's definitely true. I am waking up excited. I have to make myself stay in bed sometimes. I had to put a little notepad by the nightstand because I'm waking up excited with ideas, eager to work on my business. About a year ago, I started my business and I had a coach, and it was kind of like fitting a square peg into a round hole. This didn't quite fit. This year, I have a new coach, and it fits a whole lot better, definitely. I'm learning about how to expand my business. I'm waking up excited with ideas. I love public speaking, and I'm getting a lot of confirmations that this is the path I need to take my career to the next level. I was talking to one of my coworkers at my current 9-to-5 job, and she was saying, I know that you really love to coach and you love to speak and teach. I really wish they would use you more here for that. And that was just confirmation. I needed to form my own business so that I could do the things that I love. Speaking, that career started for me at a really early age. My parents had us in church every time the doors opened as a child. They had us speaking in little children's pageants, reciting memory verses at church, singing in the children's choir. Thanks for launching my public speaking career at such an early age, Mom and Dad. One of the things, though, growing up with my parents, they would fight. They loved each other, but they would fight. My father would storm out of the house. He stood about 6 foot tall, and my mom stood about 5 foot tall. She kind of reminded me, we had a dog named Butch, and he was a German Shepherd mutt. And our neighbor's dog would come through the slats of the gate, come into our yard, run circles between the legs of our dog, and our dog was trying to nip at this little hot dog from the neighboring yard, and then the neighborhood dog would go through the slats and leave our yard. And my dog, even though he was bigger, had no defense against this little bitty mutt. That's kind of how my mama was. She was 5 foot nothing, but she would yap. And my father would leave the house, slam the door behind him, and my mother would come to me and she would say, when you grow up, Felicia, I'm going to spend 3 months with you, 3 months with your brother, and 3 months with your sister, and your father can be 3 months behind the rotation. So this looked like, to me as a child, this was a divorce waiting to happen. They were going to hang in there till we grew up, and then they were going to divorce. It built in me some insecurities, fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of authority figures, perfectionism. I figured if I was a perfect kid, maybe they would stay together. A lot of, phobias kind of formed because of all this. Thank goodness as an adult, I've been able to examine some of these things and examine these ideas, and I'd have less shame, should have already mastered everything. I've been able to work through my fear of authority figures and fear of failure. And I'm able to bring this to my clients and to help them be the best person they could be to excel in their careers and excel in their lives. I have one client named Susan, and she's so hard on herself. She's telling herself so many negative things. And I had to stop her short and say, Susan, would you say these same things to a small child or to a pet? And she stopped. And she said, no, I would never say that to anybody else. So I said, well, stop saying these things to my friend Susan. You are worthy of hearing positive self-talk from yourself. And I could share that with her because I had an itty-bitty committee in my head also, saying all kinds of negative things that really weren't helpful. And I was able to combat that itty-bitty committee with positive affirmations. Every time the itty-bitty committee said something negative to me, I would replace it with a positive affirmation. Some of the ones I'm using today are: every day and every way I'm growing better and better. My energy is too valuable to let stress and anxiety stop me. My dreams are bigger than my fears. And that's helping me step into ground that might be a little uncomfortable, but I know it's on the path to reaching my goals. I formed this company using the skills of coaching, public speaking. I'm starting to write, and I'll be publishing a book soon. So I'm incorporating all the things that I love to form the career of my dreams. Maybe you've been thinking about investing in yourself to take your career to the next level. Maybe you want to know how to negotiate better salaries. Maybe you want to change careers or get into a different field. Maybe you want to take some of your transferable skills and parlay those into the career of your dreams. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, just don't know how. If you're thinking about things like this, let's talk. Reach out to me. Let's have a half an hour complimentary consultation. Let me find out a little bit about you, and let's discuss how maybe I can help you get the career of your dreams. Maybe you want to have some financial goals you want to parlay. Maybe you want to build a wealthy family. We can talk about all these aspects of your life, and maybe you can wake up excited. Maybe your Apple Watch will say you're not getting enough sleep because you're excited about what's going on in your life and your career. I'm Felicia Joyner, success strategist with a holistic view to your life, the things that are going on up here in our heads, the technologies that will help you build your business or build your career. Let's talk.